Hi guys, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Sophie Hannah here and I am in Iceland. Welcome to my Iceland vlog. So you would have seen when I uploaded on Sunday last week that my vlog was quite short because I wanted to try and basically just do a dedicated Iceland vlog. So yeah, we've arrived, we're here. I didn't bother vlogging travelling here because it's pretty boring. You guys don't really want to see that. Our flight was delayed though by a couple of hours, but luckily we found out last night. So it meant we had an extra lay-in this morning, which is pretty good. Yeah, we've just flew from Stansted with Play Airlines, which is an Iceland kind of affordable airline. I feel like it's kind of like your Ryanair of the UK version, but the plane was lovely. It was quite empty actually, and it only took 3 hours to get here, and yeah, it was all right actually, but it was delayed because of bad weather. Now apparently that happens a lot with Iceland, so something to just be aware of. Someone messaged me saying their flight was cancelled on the way home before because of bad weather, so seems like it happens a lot. So yeah, just a little tip there and something to consider if you are going to come out here. But yeah, we've checked into the Consulate hotel here in Reykjavik. I think that's how you pronounce it. And yeah, it's like a Hilton hotel. It's really, really nice. So let me do a room tour. So we have got a cute little room. So basically when you come in, you've got wardrobes, little mini bar, TV, armchair, coffee table, and the bed, which we've both got our own single duvet, which I'm vibing that because Robin always steals the covers. And then out the window, it's not really the best view in the world, but you can see out onto the street there. And then, also you're probably wondering where Robin is, and he's like trying to walk around the camera to avoid because he's in his pants. Anyway, this is the bathroom, which I actually am obsessed with. I'm loving these tiles. Also, it's actually so spacious, considering the room like it's quite small. The bathroom's so spacious. So I love the gold theme that's going on. This white and gold theme. Shower. Oh, how beautiful is that shower? Obsessed. So yeah, that's the bathroom. So yeah, that is our room. Super cozy and comfy, and the hotel is like super central. So like literally all the restaurants and stuff are within kind of 5-minute walk. There's like a H&M next door, there's a Joe and the Juice, so yeah, super central, which is amazing. And close to a bus stop for all the excursions, because a lot of basically we can't get picked up from the actual hotel, but there's a bus stop like 2 minutes walk away where we get collected for all our excursions, so super handy for that. The only downside is the room is quite dark, but I mean we're not really going to be in the room anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, booked dinner tonight at this gastro pub place that one of you guys on Instagram recommended me, which I'm really excited about because I'm so hungry. So yeah, dinner tonight, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll have excursions, but again, because of the bad weather, sometimes they can be cancelled, so we're quite aware of that. So we've got like 2 days at the end of our trip where we've not really booked anything, just in case anything gets postponed or cancelled, we can kind of like rejig our week around. Again, something to just, you know, a little tip there, when you're planning your Iceland trip, have a few days where you don't plan anything in case of bad weather and you have to move yeah, your excursions around, because that can happen. A lot of you guys messaged me on Instagram and filled me in on that. So yeah, anyways guys, I hope you enjoy seeing what Robin and I get up to this week. Super excited, don't really know what to expect, never been here before, my first time, so yeah, I am excited. Guys, all ready to go to dinner. I've got my ski jacket on, I've got my gloves, I've got my little snood hood from Goldberg, so I'm all wrapped up. I'm ready to brave the cold. I don't know how cold it is. It was 3 degrees when we arrived, but obviously it's going to be colder now. It's literally pitch black outside. But yeah, I think we've only got a short walk to the restaurant, so let's get going. Out for dinner, and we've come to this gastro pub. It is so cool inside, like really cozy, kind of American diner kind of feel. We got ribs and waffle fries. Robin got a burger, and oh my god, this dessert was just insane. Back in the hotel room, oh my god, that restaurant, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will pop the name on the screen. Oh my God, the food was incredible. We are literally so stuffed now. I pretty much only went there because of that dessert, but the main courses were amazing as well. But that dessert, oh my God, like marshmallow, ice cream, all the chocolate and caramel sauce, and then the brownie, which was like so thick and gooey and chewy. Oh, it was incredible. And such a cute vibe as well. They played like really cool tunes, like some old bangers in there. And we had a little walk around after back to the hotel, just because obviously that's the first time we've really walked around the city, and literally just near our hotel. And it is so cute here. I don't know why, but it just really has like kind of like a model kind of village vibe. Like it feels like everything is like looks fake, like someone's staged like a Warner Brothers film set or something. It doesn't feel real that like all the buildings look the way that they do. Honestly, it's so cool. Like, I didn't expect it to look like this. I didn't do too much research into like, I didn't look at too many pictures before we came because I didn't want to ruin it. But yeah, oh my God, it's so cute. I love it already. And yeah, excited for tomorrow. We're getting an early night because our excursion starts at 8 a.m. in the morning, and it goes on for like 11 hours. But yeah, I'm very excited. We're doing this ice cave excursion. I'll fill you in tomorrow. But yeah, very, very excited for that. Guys, I'm all laid up for our first excursion here in Iceland. So today we are doing an ice cave experience. So, a quick rundown of the excursion. I will pop links below to all of the excursions. We booked them on viator.com. Really great communication. We got emailed about stuff and we've got tickets and everything. But yeah, so basically we're doing an ice cave experience, and we're going to the second largest glacier in Iceland called the Long Glacier. We get to walk on it, and then someone back in the day built this huge like ice tunnel cave underneath the glacier, so you can go inside. How insane. I will be popping information on the screen, by the way, and the actual names of the places, so in case any of you guys want to Google, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the Icelandic name for these places, because yeah, I tried to Google how to pronounce it and I was like, no, I can't do it. I'm so bad with accents as well, and just like speaking in another language is just not my thing. So yeah, I will put the names on the screen just to help you guys out. Yeah, and then we're going for lunch, and then we're going to a waterfall, which is basically a lava waterfall. So where a volcano erupted, it's formed like kind of like nooks in the side of a cliff, and it's formed this 900-meter waterfall where the lava like spilt out. So yeah, it looks incredible. I've seen pictures, but yeah, that's just a little bit of a rundown of what we're going to do today. But obviously, guys, let's go. I'll take you along. We're getting on a like tour guided bus, and yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but I'm excited to see what Iceland has to offer today and explore and see more. And yeah, let's get going, guys. So guys, first stop of the day, and we have come to a hot springs, and this is the most powerful one in Europe. And I think the water is like 100 degrees. You wait for the steam. So there's actually a really fancy geothermal bath and spa and restaurant here next to the hot springs. So I assume you'll be able to go into something like this, but it can't be 100 degrees, it must be cooler. Got a bit of an eggy smell, but also interesting. So I've just asked our little tour guide, but basically the spa uses the water from the hot springs and then just adds cold water to it, so cools it down, and then it's the temperature of a hot tub, so like 39 to 42 degrees. So yeah, so that's how they kind of create those geothermal spas. So that's an interesting little fact there. Thought I'd ask because I was interested. But yeah, back on the bus now, and I don't know where we're going to on the next stop. Our itinerary that we got is slightly different to actually what we're doing. So we're still doing the ice cave and stuff, but like the way, like what it tells, yeah, the order of everything's a little bit mismatched. But yeah, we don't really know what to expect. But back on the bus we go. Next stop are the waterfalls. How incredible does this look? I wasn't expecting the water to look that blue. Just cannot get over this, and like, look at the size of the icicles. I don't think I've seen icicles like that before. This view is insane. Is that what it's really called?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is so sad. Yeah, Children's Waterfall. One Christmas Day, meant to attend a mass with the exception of 2 children who stayed at home, and the children had vanished and fallen. Oh, that's awful. God, sorry to hit you with a sad story, guys. This is where we are right now. So guys, that was a fail. We didn't go on the glacier, and we also didn't go into the glacier. Basically, we pretty much got to the base. It's called like the base camp. So like this base bit, it's like a parking lot, I think, just before the glacier. Like literally, we were like 20 minutes away, and we'd driven for like an hour up. Well, this is the thing, we didn't really know what to expect, and but for one, if you suffer with travel sickness, definitely not for you, which I suffer with travel sickness, but I didn't realise that it was going to be like that. I thought we were just going on a truck to drive across a glacier to go in the ice cave. I didn't realise we were driving 1,250 feet above sea level. So obviously, you know, we were going up a mountain essentially into this glacier. I didn't really realise. It's hard when you're like reading about the excursions online. They don't fully tell you like the ins and outs. You don't really know what to expect. You kind of roughly know. Obviously, I guess I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, anyway. So it's very, very bumpy going up, and the weather was just gradually getting worse and worse and worse. And then we hit this base camp bit, and the tour guide and driver was like, look guys, we're really sorry, but we can't continue. It's too windy. It's like a blizzard. It was snowing, and they just said it's just not safe. Which is obviously, I mean, you can hear the wind now, I'm sure.
Well, we went outside, you would have seen it.
Yeah, we went outside. That was when I was slipping on all the ice. Thought I'd have a bit of a laugh.
Audio as well, so you can...
Yeah, we'll keep the audio on it so you guys can kind of hear how windy it is. But you can hear how windy it is, and even, you know,
oh, it was crazy
even now, but yeah, it was crazy up there. So, you know, it's understandable that they didn't want to continue. It's just a shame really that we'd gone all that way.
Also, the truck behind us.
Yeah, the truck behind us got stuck, so this,
It tipped over?
Yeah, basically kind of tipped over. It hadn't tipped over, but it was tilting, so everyone had to get off in case it tipped over. It was just a bit of a nightmare. It's a shame they didn't sort of cancel it this morning, really, but I guess they couldn't really tell what the weather was going to be like at the top. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. But these things can obviously happen with these excursions. So yeah, sadly, I didn't get to take you guys into the glacier with me. So that was a bit of a fail. Day one of Iceland, slight fail. I mean, we saw the amazing waterfall and the hot spring, so at least we, you know, saw something on our excursion. I think we can either get a refund or reschedule, but I don't think we're going to reschedule on the basis of, one, my travel sickness. It was quite extreme. I had to basically shut my eyes the whole way up. You couldn't really see anything anyway because it was such a blizzard. Everything was just white and the windows got covered in snow. You just couldn't see anything. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. But yeah, so I think we're just going to get a refund or a part refund. I don't really know how the process works, but it's a shame really that our Iceland trip has kicked off this way, but it's the weather, hey? You can't really control the weather, so yeah, sad times, but hopefully it means we'll be back in Reykjavik in a reasonable hour, well, at a reasonable time, and we'll be able to go out for a nice dinner and end the day on a nice note. But yeah, at least we got to see a few things on the way, and there's so much snow here, and I love snow, and it's been snowing, which is really cool. But yeah, it's such a shame because the ice, the man-made ice tunnel and ice cave just looked like an incredible experience, but yeah, sadly, it is what it is. But if any of you guys want to do it, obviously I'll link it below, and I'll insert a few pictures of what we were hoping to go into, just so you guys can kind of see what we should have expected. But yeah, back to Reykjavik we go. Come to this restaurant for dinner. It's actually next to the gastro pub we went to last night. Obsessed with the decor inside. Such a cute vibe, and it was so nice to see it busy. For starters, I got carpaccio and Robin got chicken. Oh, his chicken was insane. He had a blue cheese dip. Then for main, I went for fish and Robin went for turkey. The portion sizes here are crazy. Then we went for ice cream to Valdis. This was such a super cute place, and they had so many different flavours of ice cream. I went for mint choc chip. Oh guys, we're having a morning. It's so hot in our room that we're gonna have to complain to the hotel because it's not right. Like, we've turned the heating down. Can't imagine they have aircon here, so I don't know, but our room like literally overheats because we're in the main town. Like, we had the window open, but obviously it was a Saturday night, like everyone was out last night. The restrictions have lifted, so like everyone was out. It's quite loud. Luckily I was really tired, so I pretty much slept through it, but yeah, it's just so unbearably hot in the room. And you know when like you wake up and you're literally in a sweat and your pyjamas are dripping? I woke up like that, so we're definitely gonna have to moan. And then obviously in the morning, we're getting ready and putting on all of our like layers and everything. Hot, so it's actually nice to be outside in the cold. Anyways, we are walking to get our tour bus. We are doing another tour today. Fingers crossed it's successful. Yeah. We're doing the Golden Circle and Blue Lagoon. I'll pop a link below to let you guys know like which exact tour that we're doing. There's a crater as well that we're going to see. And yeah, lots and lots of spots today. It's a really good tour. Yes, we're seeing lots of great Iceland sights. So let's get going.
Most important spot in Iceland. The walkers were born here. The Icelandic nation started taking shape in this area.
Oh my god, literally, I feel like an Eskimo. Do you know what, guys? Our tour guide said it's like the worst weather ever, like in Iceland at the moment. I'll try and keep this short because my camera battery is about to die and the other battery's in the car. But we have just walked off of the North American tectonic plate and we're now in the, is it the Rift Valley?
Yeah.
Which is the valley in between the North American tectonic plate and the European tectonic plate. The Eurasian tectonic plate. So interesting, crazy. So yeah, so we're like in the section that's like in between those two. So this is a little walk that we're doing. God, it's crazy. So that there is the North American tectonic plate. Guys, we've got to stop off to see some Icelandic horses. Oh my god, they're so cute. You're gonna stroke him. Oh, he's beautiful. I love the colouring of this one. Oh, this is our next stop, guys. So excited to see this waterfall. Trying to zoom in, guys, so you can kind of see it. And also I'm trying to be quiet because I actually just really like the ASMR of the waterfall. So I'm going to keep doing ASMR. Guys, we are at a geyser that erupts and yeah, we're going to hopefully see it erupt and everyone is waiting. This is going to be really cool. So this is where it's about to erupt. Wow, look at all the steam coming off already. Whoa! Oh my god, they got wet! They got wet. The cameras got wet. They didn't realise. You're not meant to stand in the steam. Our driver told us not to do that and they're all drenched. Oh no! I hope it wasn't hot. Yeah, they all ran off. It all got wet. Yeah, they did. His camera got wet, that guy. Wow, that was so cool. So we're doing a quick stop at Kerid Crater. So this used to be a volcano that erupted. It obviously has stopped erupting. It's not going to erupt anymore. It's just a one-time volcano. And yeah, how crazy is this? But yeah, you're right. I always thought it was like on top of a mountain, like a volcano. It's huge though. We are at the final part of today's excursion, and it's the part that I have been most looking forward to. We are at the Blue Lagoon. I am in the Blue Lagoon. I'm just waiting for Robin. It was way too cold to wait outside for him, so yeah, I'm like in the water, and oh my god, it smells a bit funny, not gonna lie. It smells quite eggy. But yeah, oh my god, it's so warm. It literally feels like you're in a hot tub. Also, I had wondered what the bottom of it was going to be like, but it just feels like you're in a swimming pool. But yeah, just waiting for Robin, and we're going to get a drink, and oh, I can't believe this is one of the 25 wonders of the world. Also, I've switched to my phone, by the way, because my camera isn't waterproof, but my phone is. Yeah, where is Robin? I can't deal, I've been here by myself, and I see his little head in the, in the steam, and here comes Robin. I've just been here chilling by myself. Have you been in it for ages?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. I was over here waiting for you.
They're waiting for you.
Stop it.
Which way through did you go through?
I came through that middle bit down the little ramp.
Yeah, same.
Oh, you must have beaten me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
You literally can't see anything. Oh my god. Also, there's like a blizzard happening right now whilst we're inside here. Woo! Back to the room after today's excursion. Oh my god, honestly, I have to say it was incredible. Had the most amazing day. All of the sights that we saw in Iceland and the Blue Lagoon, it really felt like it was like a week's worth of like sightseeing in one day. We did so much. I highly recommend doing that tour, so I will pop a link below, guys, because yeah, it was really enjoyable. Our tour guide was amazing. He spoke about so many interesting facts throughout the whole drive to keep us entertained. And then at all of the different stops, he informed us of everything. And yeah, it was just so interesting. And yeah, the Blue Lagoon was definitely an amazing experience to end with. Hopefully you could kind of see what we experienced through my iPhone video. But whilst we were in there, there was like 2 blizzards that like attacked us. It was so windy, but I feel like it kind of made the experience even cooler for us. Yeah, just because it was so like your head was in the most wildest like blizzard windy conditions, and then your body was like so relaxed and warm and like in this like milky water, and yeah, it was just honestly amazing. So highly recommend doing that tour we did today. Just got back, had a quick shower. I took my makeup off because it was just like, ugh, but I've just put some concealer on and some bronzer. We are going off for dinner now to a place called Food Cellar. Basically, we're doing all of the restaurants in this little kind of courtyard place that's just about a 5-minute walk from our hotel. But the food looks incredible, so yeah, let's get going. I'm starving. So we've come to Food Cellar for dinner. Oh, there was a pianist playing. He's playing like TikTok songs. Such a cute vibe. We had the brie for star. Oh, look at that cheese. And then we had steak for main, and it was just divine. It's Monday and we're ready for another day in Iceland. We are meant to be whale watching today. However, someone in our excursion yesterday, their whale watching tour got cancelled today. So I feel like, I don't know, I keep checking my emails. I feel like it could be cancelled. But we shall see. And they were meant to be doing a Northern Lights tour tonight. However, I don't think we're going to see the Northern Lights anytime being here because of the weather. It is just so cloudy, like thick clouds every night. And it's like snowing or raining. So yeah, so that could also be cancelled because other Northern Lights tours have been cancelled as well. So who knows, we're going to go with the flow today. And yeah, we're trying to rearrange our tour that we did, the Ice Cave one, because I think we can get a refund or change it. So we're going to try and change it to something else, but yeah, we shall see. I'm waiting for them to email me. But anyway, let's go around Reykjavik today. We are going to go and just have a bit of a mooch because the whale watching is at the old harbour. So we'll just like do a bit of a mooch, maybe go grab some lunch or something before. But yeah, let's get going. Brunching today at the Laundromat Cafe. This is a great place for brunch in Reykjavik. You need to come if you're here. Had a hot chocolate, had avocado on toast, and oh, everything was just incredible. And Robin had pancakes, which looked amazing. So guys, we thought this was going to happen, but our whale watching got cancelled. Our whale watching got cancelled. This is going to be the worst Iceland vlog ever, because I've not done many Icelandy things. Anyways, so now we've kind of switched our days around. We've changed the whale watching to tomorrow. We don't really have high hopes for our Northern Lights tour. That's probably going to be cancelled as well, but we thought we'd just mooch about Reykjavik today. So we're currently walking up the Rainbow Road, which I'll show you in a second. And then we're going to go to the Perlan Museum, which is actually meant to be a really good place to go in Reykjavik. Lots of interesting things there to learn about Iceland, so we're going to go and do that. And yeah, just have a bit of a walk around and a bit of sightseeing in the city. Here's the Rainbow Road. Oh, I love it. So we've just stopped off at this really iconic modern cathedral here in Reykjavik. The architecture is so cool. I'll put the name on the screen of what it is called. I definitely cannot pronounce it. This is where we are. Let's go in. This is insane. Imagine if you got married in here. Oh, I'm out of breath. Just walked half an hour from downtown Reykjavik to Perlan Museum, Wonders of Iceland. Woo! Wow. So we're in the ice cave in the Perlan Museum. Oh God, which way do we go?
We'll go this way. Yeah.
Oh, we've got to crouch. Crouching. It's minus 15 degrees in here. Oh my God, I've literally got to crouch. Wow, so cool. So cold. You can touch the walls and everything, and they've taken some of the volcanic ash from the 2010 eruption and put it in the walls. You can hear the icicles. Quick stop for a hot chocolate and a cake after the Perlan Museum. We've come to Emily and the Cool Kids. Robin found this cafe. Oh, I just love the decor, and the food was incredible. We are at the famous Reykjavik hot dog stand, and we are getting hot dogs. Luckily, the hot dog stand was situated right next to our hotel, so we're in our hotel room with my hot dog. I know it's not gluten-free, but come on, we've got to do this because it's the most famous hot dog stand here, and someone told me to get everything apart from fresh raw onion, so yeah. Oh my God, that's so good. That mayonnaise relish sauce is delicious. Oh yeah, that's good. We sadly didn't end up going on our Northern Lights tour because it got cancelled. But probably for the best anyway, because we checked the weather and it's super cloudy all night, so I don't think we would have seen them anyway. So luckily we can rearrange. So we've rearranged to tomorrow. So basically what we were meant to do today, we're doing tomorrow instead now. So the whale watching and Northern Lights tour tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But I've checked the weather, and tomorrow night is probably the only night we might see the Northern Lights in terms of visibility in the sky. There are less clouds tomorrow at the moment, so touch wood, fingers crossed. So we changed a dinner reservation tonight, so we're going to this place called Monkeys, which I'm so excited about. So we've just done that instead. And to be honest with you, what we were going to do tomorrow, we've done today anyway, exploring the city. So yeah, it ended up not being too bad, to be fair. But yeah, really, really good tip, guys, is do all of your excursions at the start of your trip and keep an extra day or two at the end of your trip where you don't plan anything, just in case any excursions get cancelled and you can just like move your schedule around, because they don't tell you until the day or like a few hours before it gets cancelled. So you can't really plan another excursion that day. So I mean, you can do like little things like we did the museum today and stuff. So it actually worked out fine. But just a little tip there. But yeah, they've all been amazing, the companies, and they offer you refunds or you can reschedule. So yeah, don't worry about losing money. If they cancel on you, like, they will give you a full refund. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go for dinner now. Let's go. Next restaurant we're trying on the trip is Monkeys. I love the vibe here, the music, the decor, and guys, the food. Lots of small plates. You can try a lot of things, and it's just incredible. Blue skies today. The only time we're going to see a clear sky here this whole trip. It was actually snowing this morning, like quite a lot, and then this blue sky has just wafted over Iceland, and yeah, it's actually nice to see the sun. And nice that we're not going to have to walk around with our hoods up and hiding our faces from the snow, because it's been so piercing, like on your skin when it's been so windy. Gutted because whale watching has been cancelled again. We actually had high hopes because obviously it's sunny, but I don't know how far you go out to sea, and apparently the sea's really rough, so it's been cancelled. So sadly, we've had to get a refund on that because we don't have time tomorrow to go whale watching, and then we go home Thursday. So yeah, sad times. We've had to cancel on that, but we've got a refund now. Praying the Northern Lights goes ahead tonight. It's probably the only night we're ever going to see them because it's going to be a little bit cloudy, but there should be some breaks in the cloud this evening. So there could be a chance to see them, but we shall see. But that's the only thing, when things get cancelled, you're kind of left a bit stranded of like what to do, because most of the excursions leave at about 8 a.m. in the morning. So obviously we've missed those. We didn't find out about whale watching until 10 to 11. So I quickly just went on Google, had a look at things to do in Reykjavik, and found a quad biking ATV 1 hour tour that takes us I think on some like mountains near Reykjavik, so we can look over and see the city, and yeah, it looks really cool. So it's got clear skies, so we should be able to actually see quite a bit today. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of quad biking this afternoon, which I'm actually really looking forward to. I've taken some travel anti-sickness tablets already in preparation for it. But yeah, I think me and Robin are going to drive on the same one, and hopefully I'll be all right. It's just an hour, so yeah, we shall see. But yeah, so that's really fun, and we're going to go for some lunch before we go. Time for some lunch, and this is where we're going. We chose the lobster sandwiches on the menu, and it was so good. These are our rides. Guys, quad biking was so much fun. My fingers were so cold though, but it was amazing, incredible views. We got to stop by this frozen lake, which was ginormous, and it's just mad thinking that that's actually a lake when there's no snow. Really, really fun though. We went up and down some like little hills that were quite bumpy and really hard to do, but yeah, it was really, really fun. Robin drove first, and then we switched places, and I drove on the way back. They couldn't take us the normal route because of the weather. It was hard with the snow, and I think they got stuck in the morning session. So yeah, but it didn't really faze us at all. We still had an amazing time. So yeah, it was actually really fun to do, and it's only a 10-minute drive from downtown Reykjavik, and they picked us up, which was amazing, and dropped us back as well at the bus stop where we've been getting all the excursions. So yeah, highly recommend it. I'll pop a link below. I think it was with Safari Squads. Safari Quads. Really, really fun though. A good little thing to do in case any of you come in the future and any excursions cancel. They do 3 different time slots throughout the day, and we literally booked it at 11 a.m. and we got in for the 1 o'clock session. So good little tip there, guys. Our Northern Lights tour has sadly been cancelled again. So we're just going to go for dinner. We booked this amazing restaurant called Punk Restaurant, which just looks incredible. It's kind of like small plates, tacos and bits and bobs. So yeah, we're going to go there, and then if it's not cloudy after dinner, we might kind of try and wander towards the lighthouse in Reykjavik. I know it's like an hour's walk, but like a wander that way. Maybe even get a taxi if we think we might see the Northern Lights, but it is kind of a little bit cloudy tonight, so yeah, I don't think we're going to see him, which is why I think they cancelled, and also the weather as well. But yeah, tomorrow night we might have a little bit more luck, or we might not see them at all. It is what it is. We have been super lucky in seeing them in Finland anyways, but yeah, it'd just be like the icing on the cake if we could see them to make up for a lot of the cancellations. But today was actually really, really fun, and I'm glad I booked that last minute. So this is where we're going for dinner tonight. Inside punk restaurant, cute vibe, London feel. I had a strawberry daiquiri, and the food, guys, you need to try this like crispy, crunchy bread thing with like Parmesan cheese. They love the Parmesan here, as you can tell. Food is amazing, and if you like tacos, come here. Sorry, I look really cramped here, but I'm trying to get in front of the lamp to vlog because the room is just so dark. Final excursion today. Think it's going ahead. We're going to Katla Ice Cave, which will be really cool because obviously we missed our ice cave experience on Friday. And then we've got a few stops on the way back to some key spots in Iceland. Some really good waterfalls that we're going to see. So yeah, let's get going. Guys, it is so unbelievably windy. I think my camera is actually, my lens is wet. There's a few marks on the screen, but this waterfall is insane. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce it, so I will pop on the screen where we are right now, but it's just incredible. I've tried to clean my lens, guys. Oh, it's just raining so much, but wow. So you can actually go behind this waterfall, but it's too icy today to do that. So this is the only view we're getting, but still amazing. Yeah, the pure ice that we're having to walk on. Every time the wind blows, you literally go ice skating. It's slightly mad. Oh my God, guys. Sorry, I think I've got water all over my camera, but basically we are at Katla Ice Cave. It's so windy, so hopefully you can hear me. Oh my God, my foot's gone right in the snow. It's behind us here, I think. We're just getting geared up and ready to go in. I'm so excited. Guys, I might switch to my phone. It might actually be easier because my camera lens keeps getting rain dots on and foggy. So, but this actually looks pretty good. We are ready, all geared up. Here's our tour. We came in these cars. It was actually mental even getting to this point. We got stuck so many times, but they were like reversing, changing the air pressure in the tyres. And we sat there and thought they're going to turn back, they're going to turn back, they're going to turn back like last time, but they didn't, and we are here. We are so excited to go into Katla Ice Cave. I've seen little snippets on my Instagram. It just looks incredible and like nothing you've ever seen before. It's already like so blue just seeing it from here, like from here. Out of that tiny little cave to this amazing waterfall. Honestly, I feel like I'm in Frozen right now. Last stop before we go home, we've come to this bakery and we've got hot chocolate and a vanilla bun. Oh. Wow.
Oh my God.
Are really good?
Fucking fun.
Oh my God, that's so good. I'm not gluten free, but who cares at this point?
YOLO.
Oh my God. That's incredible. As you can see from my wallpaper, guys, I am home. I didn't bother vlogging the journey home because I thought it was a bit boring and pointless to show you guys. But yeah, we got home absolutely fine. Everything was smooth, no delays or anything, and it was amazing. And yeah, picked up the doggies, and yeah, we're all home safe and sound. Had an amazing time in Iceland, and I thought I'd do a bit of a roundup at the end of this vlog about our final thoughts and any tips that I want to share with you guys if you are considering going to Iceland. I highly recommend going. We had an amazing time Obviously annoying that some things got cancelled, but it didn't ruin it for us. Like, we kind of were just like, you know, it's cancelled, fine, let's actually have a look at what other things there are to do. Obviously, spending the day in Reykjavik, there's so much to do there. I'd say so much, but so much for a whole day. You can spend a whole day in Reykjavik, definitely, having a little look around, going and checking out some museums. I mean, you could probably even spend 2 days looking around, to be honest. Can I just say as well, the food. If you are a foodie, stay in Reykjavik and go out for dinner every night. Yes, it is expensive. I'd say the prices are more like if you're going to a really nice restaurant in London every night. That's kind of what the prices are. There are some cheaper places for sure. Obviously, you're going to rack up the bill if you're drinking alcohol. So we try to like limit it to like 1 cocktail a night, but the cocktails are like £15. So have a soft drink or have tap water at the table because they give you that for free. So yeah, so basically, food-wise, incredible. Some of the best restaurants we've ever eaten at. Like every night, me and Robin were like, wow, this food's incredible. The next night, no, wow, this food's incredible. The next night, no, oh my God, this food, like everywhere we went was insanely delicious. The food was amazing. The portion sizes were great. Considering obviously it was expensive, the portions were decent, I think, personally. But yeah, loved it, absolutely loved it. I did find it interesting. Quite a lot of the places actually did have a bit of an American feel. Very kind of diner vibes, like the decor inside some of the restaurants. So I definitely would say it's got, I don't know, I think me and Robin thought Iceland would have more of a Scandi feel, like Finland, Sweden. But I definitely would say it's got a mix between kind of London, American kind of feel. But yeah, food was insane. So even if you're going to do a little city break just to Reykjavik for the weekend, just to go and eat, like I would do that again. Then excursions. Obviously a shame stuff got cancelled, but we made the most out of it. There are so many different things that you can do. So if you do miss the excursions in the morning, say like, for example, you know, like our whale watching got cancelled, after the excursions went out in the morning, then there are other things to do. And especially if you've got a car or something, you could drive around yourself, because I know a lot of people rent cars. This is a tip. If I did go to Iceland again, I definitely wouldn't stay the whole time in Reykjavik. I'd probably break up my time. Some of the excursions we did were quite a long drive away, but there are other places that you can stay closer and just do excursions from that point. So there's a place called Vik where we actually met some people to do the Katla Ice Cave tour, and obviously that tour was shorter for them and started later on in the day. So I definitely think if you're going to go to Iceland, I would stay a few days in a couple of places and move around, and then it just makes the excursions a little bit easier. However, all of the excursions can pick you up from Reykjavik. It's just a long drive and long days. So yeah, it just totally depends what you're happy with, really. But we did it all from Reykjavik and we managed to do it all and it was fine. Clothes. I didn't tell you, but basically that Katla Ice Cave excursion, you could see it was windy, it was raining. We got absolutely drenched. Now, we wore waterproof like ski clothes, but the water soaked through our jackets and through our trousers to our base layers. So yeah, we had to sit on the minibus home for 3 hours shivering. It was so cold, but I think because the weather was just mental and we were out in it for so long, we just got absolutely drenched. So waterproof clothes, and also guys, if you're going on excursions and the weather is raining, take an extra pair of base layers and maybe some dry trousers or leggings or something and a hoodie in your backpack with you to change into, because there are restrooms and stuff with the excursions. You always meet at like a base point and there's always restrooms there to get changed into. So yeah, so I would recommend that for sure. We didn't bring any spare clothes with us, so I quickly bought a hoodie to keep me warm on the bus, but to be honest with you, I was freezing and shivering the whole way home. So yeah, so that's key. Waterproof clothes, because you don't know what the weather's going to be like, and also spare clothes when you go on the excursions. For sure, a little tip there. But yeah, I mean, we had an amazing time, and I would definitely go back. It's an amazing island. There's so much to see. It's just incredible. It's so surreal. You feel like you're in a movie or something. Like, genuinely felt like I was in Frozen when I was at Katla Ice Caves. with Katla Ice Caves as well, a little bit of the main cave that we wanted to go into was underwater, so we couldn't fully do the proper tour of the ice cave, but we still got to see some of it, which was incredible. So yeah, I think you can't control the weather. You don't know what the weather's going to be like, but it happens a lot in Iceland. So yeah, you just got to take your chances really, but I would really recommend don't book too much of a short trip. I think the 6 days we were there was like the perfect amount of time to see and do quite a few of the excursions, but also have an extra day or two in case anything got cancelled. So I definitely would recommend doing like a 6-day thing and try and do all of your excursions at the start and keep your days at the end of the holiday spare. So if anything cancels at the start, you can kind of rework your rework your week around. Also with the whales, it's actually kind of good we didn't go in the end, because apparently the whales aren't really out in the ocean at the moment. So we didn't actually know that, but someone else that we bumped into on an excursion, everyone's so friendly by the way, they got their whale watching cancelled. No, they got told, sorry, not to book it because there wasn't any whales. So that's interesting. So I don't really know much about whales, to be honest, but maybe because we booked it online beforehand, we didn't really ask for any advice when we were in Iceland. So that's something to consider. Obviously look into like the time of year and whether it's even worth doing stuff like that. That's, I think, maybe another reason why they cancelled as well, because we weren't guaranteed to see the whales. So sometimes they cancel the tours if they don't feel like they're going to give you the experience that they want to give you, not just the weather. But yeah, incredible. I loved it. I hope you guys loved coming along with me and Robin and seeing everything. Any questions, pop them below. I'll try and link everything below that I've mentioned. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in another weekly vlog very, very soon. Peace out.